Hello to everyone, and in this video I would like to introduce you myself and my channel. My name is Ivana Maleshko and this is my first English video. I used to shooting in Russian language, but right now I decided to develop my channel in English language, also maybe in Ukrainian. My YouTube channel is about the nail, everything what relate to the nail topic, nail design, nail disease, nail extension and stuff like that. My experience in this field is over 9 years, and my first classes I was getting in Ukraine, where I came from. My first classes were about classic manicure, when you immerse your hand in the water with cuticle remover and after you cutting all the dry skin. So duration of these classes probably were, if I'm not mistaken, 4.5 months, and during this time I was getting exactly so important knowledges. And I think exactly at this time I was getting the main knowledges which I'm using, I keep using still. So after I finished these classes in Ukraine, where I came from, I moved to my husband to Russia, to Moscow. And already in Moscow, I started to work like nail technician. I did not work in Ukraine. I just finished school in Ukraine. I just finished classes. I just getting the main knowledges in this field. But my first job, my first salon where I started to work were in Moscow. My first working place was super cheap salon in Moscow. Of course, it was my first job. I was not super confident and I was agree for everything. I was agree for everything and I should have to get more practices. So I decided to get this practice in cheap salon. It was some salon in basement. It was in city center of the Moscow, but it was located in basement. And if I'm not mistaken, I worked there for 5 months, something like that. After this time, I already found a super expensive nail salon. They took me for work for full time. I already worked in expensive salon. So I think after 1 year, maybe 1.5 years, when I got more confident in my skills with classic manicure, with water manicure, I decided that I want more. And I decided to improve my knowledges and to keep studying. I decided to keep studying, but in file manicure, in dry manicure, like everybody call here Russian manicure. But I don't think that it's just a Russian manicure. If to be more precise, it's East European manicure, not only Russian manicure. So I decided to get these knowledges and I decided to start new classes. And my second classes were about dry manicure, dry file manicure, and duration of these classes were just, I think, 2 days. I cannot say that at these classes I was getting super unique and super important knowledges. Opposite, no. It was so weak classes, but I got understand the main things. But super confident in this kind of manicure I already became during same time. After I finished these classes, a little while I worked in this expensive salon, but actually I did not want to stay there longer. That's why we decided, of course my husband helped me, he gave me money and we opened our place where I worked. And of course, until the time, I never was thinking about how to get new customers, set some promotion and stuff like that. I never was thinking about that because I was young, and moreover, I worked in nail salons and they were care about that. They gave me customers, and I even didn't thinking about that. But right now, when I took my first own place, I should have to thinking about all this stuff, about promotion, about providing high quality service, about everything. And I want to say that it was pretty good experience for me. This place in city Moscow, in the city center, my nail studio worked 5 years, and it was pretty good business. I made there good money, but because of the war we decided to leave Russia, and almost 2 years like we are here in USA, and I start over everything. Right now I'm working in nail salon. So this was video about myself. In general, I want to say that I'm Ivana Maleshko and I'm 29 years old right now, and already 2 years like I'm living in USA, in California. I'm working like nail technician still. Thank you for your watching. Thank you. If you have some question to me about my job, about the nail, about everything what relate to the nail topic, you can text all your question below of this video and I'm gonna reply. Thank you for your watching. See you in the next video.